Hi everyone, it's Madalyn here with Trans Family Voices. Thanks so much for coming back and watching us again. This week we're talking about advice that you would have for someone who was entering into a relationship with a with a trans person. And I think, I don't know, I think it's happened where we've had other topics, you could talk about it specifically in context of being in a relationship with a trans person, but a lot of it crosses over to just being in a relationship in general. I know the big topic has been communication, but it's so true, This is a journey that, I haven't taken, obviously. And so I like to ask lots of questions. I like to figure out what's going on in Dylan's head, how he's feeling about something, and just let him know that I'm always there if he wants to talk about anything, but also that sometimes I may need to talk about things, and feeling comfortable asking questions and having an open dialogue about things, because, there are lots of things that I don't understand, but I want to understand about the whole thing. And then, just in a relationship in general, communicating is so important. I think for me, I would say if you're starting a relationship with someone who is also starting their trans journey, starting T, thinking about other changes, I think be ready to take on the journey with them. That doesn't mean that you have to get rid of yourself, but if you're going to be a partner to someone or going through that with them, a lot of their experiences, you're going to share them on a certain level. And so I think that being ready for that is important. Just really understanding what that means. Going through lots of stuff with them, I think is, going on that journey, taking the journey with them. That's something that I would say to be mindful of. I think, when you talk about the whole topic of a support system, one, you need to be a support system for them, but on the flip side, you need to make sure that you have support, and chances are it's not going to be all from your partner. When Dylan started transitioning and everything, I didn't really have anybody who could relate. I had lots of friends who I could talk to, but not necessarily who could relate to things that I was going through. And I think, finding this project, Trans Family Voices, and then the family room, has been kind of eye-opening for me, feeling like I can say things and not get judged for them, out of frustration or out of concern or anything. I think feeling like I'm not going to get judged for it, and then maybe finding some advice, from other members has been really wonderful. So, yes, you need to be supportive and there for your partner, but you also need to make sure that you have support and that it's not just your partner, that it's something outside of that, if it's people, if it's some other type of activity, whatever, but as long as you feel supported and like you have a voice, that's really important. Which kind of goes into my next point, realizing that the way that you're feeling and the thoughts that you have and the emotions that you're going through, they're just as valid as the person going through the transition. If you're in a partnership, that's what it is. It's a partnership. And, your partner may be going through a lot of things that you can't necessarily relate to, but you still have a valid voice. And sometimes I know I can lose myself in caring for someone else. And, being that the perfect partner and very supportive and all those things, And then I don't realize that I have been feeling neglected or feeling not heard, and it's not necessarily my partner's fault or my fault. It's just kind of how things happen. So make sure that you're always aware that you have feelings too, and you have opinions and things that you need to talk about also, and that's totally fine. Just having that self-awareness is really important, I think. And then lastly, I know that this has been talked about a little bit, but taking time for yourself, so, having your alone time, and having it be about you, but then also taking time with your partner that isn't just about this tagline that we have, the all trans all the time, Do something new, go on a fun date, talk about something, but make it not necessarily about the fact that they're trans or that they're going through a journey or that you guys are going through a journey together, but just make it about, your relationship, the two of you, and not necessarily focused around one thing in particular. Sorry, my cat is meowing from the windowsill. Yeah, she wants to be in the video. Anyway, so yeah, I think just taking time for yourself and also taking time with your partner, and making it just about the two of you, I think is really important. So I hope you guys enjoy this gorgeous weekend. It's supposed to rain, maybe? I don't know. I like rain, so I don't have that much to complain about. But everybody enjoy and be safe, and I'll see you all next week. All right, bye.